Hola a todos, vamos a comenzar, por favor. No se escucha. ¿No? Hola a todos, vamos a comenzar, por favor. ¿Ya me oyen? Hola, hola. ¿Me escuchan? ¿No? Ya. Hola a todos, vamos a comenzar. Pia Ramos from Claro Sports.
Hi, Stefanos. Good evening. Congratulations on your win. So today it was the real deal. How did you feel meeting the crowd in Acapulco for your first time?
It was surprising how much energy they put out there, and I felt the love and the support. And I think it's fair to say that they are one of the best spectators that I've played in front of, and it's important to have this in tennis. It's important to have this back. I really enjoyed every single second, and I really hope to have more of that feeling this upcoming week.
Thank you.
Now we have Marifer Mora from Fox Sports.
Hi, Stefanos. This is the first time you meet Acapulco's weather. I mean, your tennis was on point, but it was as if you were under the shower. You were sweating a lot. What do you think about the weather conditions?
Guys, I
Hi.
Un segundo, Marifer.
Okay. ¿No me escuchó?
¿Puedes repetir la pregunta?
Stefanos, excuse me, do you need me to repeat the question?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I was telling you that tennis-wise, you were on point, but this is your first time facing Acapulco's weather, which can be very tough for the players. It looked as if you were under the shower. How was it for you to play under such difficult conditions?
Well, it was a nice swim in the pool. I think I don't think I ever sweat so much, but it doesn't really matter. Every place is different, and I think that's what makes our sport so unique. We have to adapt in different conditions, and some conditions are more preferable for some players, and some others not. So going back to that, yeah, you have to break a sweat in order to do something good here, and yeah, it's putting a lot of work, and I'm a person who sweats a lot, and the crowd makes me also sweat a lot, and that's great.
Break a set could be Acapulco's new logo. Thank you very much.
Now is the turn of Diego from Break the Views.
Hi, Stefanos. Congratulations on your victory today. Stefanos, I wanted to ask you about your next opponent, John Isner. You have played against him 4 times now, and you have 2 victories for side. How do you imagine your next match against John?
A lot of good serves, and me trying to make those serves and return them back and start the rally. I think that is important. He has a very difficult serve, and I really hope I manage to stay composed and clear clear-minded when I'm serving. It can be tricky playing players like this, so it requires a lot of patience and a little bit of luck, I think, and just attention to details.
Thank you.
Last question, Luis Ángel Muñoz de Tennis Live Mexico.
Stefanos, good evening. You've been here for almost 48 hours, 72 hours, and you already won the Mexican fans. Yesterday you won us by answering some words in Spanish. I know that you're learning Spanish. And you already won the Greek fans in Mexico. So how's that like a motivation for you to be, well, to be happy on court? How does it feel?
When people know you, when people respect you, and people give you love and compassion, it elevates you, and it makes you happy. And that was the case today. And it's not very often that I receive so much of it. So today was quite special, and I really hope it keeps being this way. I love them back with all my heart, and I think it's also up to me to grow a bigger, better army in Mexico and worldwide as well. But yeah, that was a great indication, and I'm really happy that the people respect what I do, and I kind of stand out to them. It is important, and well, it definitely provides lots of joy when I step out on the court.
You're doing great. Good luck.
Thank you.
Ok, tenemos a Omar de Maxim, México.
Physical or maybe even a mental aspect?
I think everything. There's a lot of things that are required for you to reach that level, and it might take time. It is not easy. It was not an easy task to get there, and hasn't been an easy task to get here so far too. Well, it is important to try and take it day by day and see if you can do more progress and what else you can add to your game that's going to lead you there. Top 3 is a quite prestige, unique, spectacular spot to be at, and I'm pretty close to it, but at the same time I'm pretty far as well. So yeah, they have a lot of points, these guys, and you have to be consistent during the entire year, which I've had years that I was consistent and not consistent enough to be in that level. So that acts as a lesson for me, and every single year it can always be better than the previous one. So I'm trying to get there and find ways to reach my dream one day.
Thank you.
Last question is for Daniel Alvarez of Chip and Charge.
Hello, Stefanos. Daniel Alvarez, Chip and Charge, Argentina. I don't know if you had the chance to watch a little bit of the end of the match between Lorenzo Musetti from Italy and our Diego Schwartzman from Argentina. But the guy, I mean, Lorenzo is a boy, and he was 5-1 and had a number of match points, and he finally made it when he was 5-4. So back in the day, when you were a youngster, I mean, when you were a teenager, and you signed a number of good upsets, was it more difficult for you to go for the match and get it done for your good shots, if you will, or play in a more conservative way, so as the other player was the one who would be losing by making errors?
I really like Musetti. I really like the way he plays, and I think there is future for him in the game. And obviously, he's just getting started. There is a lot of things that he can add to his game, I believe. But he has been playing great. He has been proving himself out on the court plenty of times and had very good wins against top players. So that's an indication that something good is going on. Something good is about to blossom, which is nice to see. One hand backhand, not many of us out there, so that's another one.
Right.
Well, yeah, I saw the match. You know, I can understand the nerves. It's not easy to deal with them sometimes, even if you're so close, and especially against a player like Schwartzman, who fights every single point and is a really difficult player to face from the baseline. With like not many unforced serves, pretty solid, I would say. Not the best of serves, but covers it up pretty well. I think I remember he was love 30 in the last game, 5-4 down, and people were saying that that's it. I was like, I think he has it. I think he has it in the pocket despite being down, and I proved to be right. Not that this matters, but I could see, I could read from the psychology, I think. Well, I had matches, yeah, as you said, I had matches in the past where against good players that have passed from the top 5, top 3, and for me, it was always the case that I had to go for it, and I had to play fearless tennis in order to do something against them, and it was very rare that they would actually give me the match. So I'll probably say there was a little bit of luck involved at the same time, but at the same time also I was trying to convince myself not to think too much playing these players, because I think once you start thinking too much and what is going to happen and thinking of the future and just sticking to the past, what mistakes you made, that kind of gets to your head, and you don't want to have that many thoughts when you play these guys. For me, I knew playing them in the very beginning of my career that I really didn't have much to lose. It was just I was growing and receiving experience from all of that, and I think that was also that benefited me to go out there and play careless, not careless in a way that, you know, it just doesn't matter, but just enjoying every single point and see what these guys do and how can I translate it and put it into my game. So I can see a little bit of me in him, which is nice to see. And I also believe that it is important for younger generations to have wins like this against top guys.
Thanks, Stefan.
Okay, thank you very much. You're done.